welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David and in this video I'm gonna show you how to play Sneaky Bastard. And this is an auction game where the players are bidding on the houses that are for sale, but you can also play a Sneaky Bastard card and then you're not trying to win the house, but you're trying to win the highest offer. So please let me show you how to play Sneaky Bastard, and thanks to 999 Games for having me this review copy. This game is for 2 to 6 players. At the start of the game each player gets this reference card. 17 different houses we're gonna auction, so we play 17 rounds. And on the other side you see the amount of money each player gets depending on the player number. Playing with 2, it's a little bit different, you get 4 Sneaky Bastards, but I'll tell you about that later on. First I'll show you a normal game with 3 player or more, or in this case with 4 players. So all players get these money cards. These are the cards you're gonna use to bid on the houses. The lowest value you will start with is 10k and the highest value is 500k. And you get 2 Sneaky Bastard cards. And the card backs are all the same, so you cannot tell which player still has a Sneaky Bastard card. Then we have the houses for sale, the cheapest one being 50k and the most expensive one you can win is worth 850k, and that's the castle in the air, and this one is just the mobile home and everything in between. At the end of the game all players gonna sum up the total value of all the houses they have won, and player with the most value of houses is the winner. So you give these houses a shuffle, we make a draw pile, put one up for auction in the middle of the table. Well, an expensive one right away, 800k, the fantasy house. But you also get a preview of what's next to come, because the top card of the deck will be face up. So we see the next house that's gonna be for sale will be worth 400k. And then we're ready to play the game. The auction for the house is very straightforward. When it's your turn you can either make a bid or you can say I'm out of here. And when you make a bid it has to be higher than the current bid. So for now I start with 10k and then the next player might make it 25k. Player 3 makes it 50k and then this player makes it 100k. One thing to keep in mind during the bidding: as long as you're in the auction you cannot take back cards you already put on the table. So for example, if I have bid already 35k and I put in another 100k, I cannot take back this card to make the new offer 110. Automatically it will become the sum of all cards you have already played, being 135. And that might be something to keep in mind during the end of the game, when it's quite possible that the only offer you can do is already bam 100k, because you don't have any low money cards anymore. And if you want to get out of the auction you simply take back the money in your hand, and so the auction ends when only one player is left who did the highest bid and nobody else wants to get over that. That player puts his money on the discard pile and you take the winning card. That card also goes into your hand. Again, you cannot tell from the backside this is a house. And when bidding you can also use the houses you bought as if it was a money card. So if I play this card I make an offer to the auction of 800k. This one I'm never gonna sell, but maybe you have a cheap one in your hands and you really want to win the auction and you don't have any money cards left, maybe you can make an offer with one of your houses. At the end of the game money is worthless, it is only the tiebreaker if there might be multiple winners, but at the end of the game the only thing that counts is the value of all your houses together. And then for the next auction this house gets resold and we already see the next house will be 450k and play continues. But then of course this game is called Sneaky Bastard, so what does the Sneaky Bastard card do? By the way, the winner of the latest auction will be the starting player for the next one. But if you don't have much money left, or you expect this house to be sold for a lot of money, you can play a Sneaky Bastard card. This means you are not bidding on the house, but you are bidding on the winning offer. The player who wins this auction will not discard his money to the discard pile, but it will get to the player with the Sneaky Bastard card. So from now on I hope that the other players will make big offers for this house, so that I will get more money. So say this player bids 100, this player makes it 110, this player passes, and this player also passed. That player gets back the money. The winning player of course gets the house, but the winning offer does not get discarded but gets to me because I played the Sneaky Bastard and I will get the money in my hand. So I have some more money in my hand. The Sneaky Bastard card also gets discarded, so each player can only do this twice in a game. But it's also possible that multiple players will play their Sneaky Bastard card. So if I'm the first one to play my Sneaky Bastard card, maybe this player will also play a Sneaky Bastard card, And then we actually get 2 auctions at the same time. You have to win the right to play the Sneaky Bastard, also by bidding. So if you play the Sneaky Bastard, you kinda hope you're the only player to do so. But if another player joins you, you get to outbid each other. So this player has to play money with the Sneaky Bastard, making it 10k. Then this player makes an offer for the house of 25, this one 100. Now it's my turn, I have to choose. I cannot rejoin the auction for the house, because when playing your Sneaky Bastard card you are out of bidding for the house. Now I have to decide if I want to make a higher offer for my Sneaky Bastard. Well, I do, so I'll play 25k with it. Well, this player passes. When you pass your Sneaky Bastard, you get it back along with the money you offered. This player passes. So this player wins the auction, gets the house, the money goes to me. But since I successfully played a Sneaky Bastard, I have to discard both the Sneaky Bastard and all the money that comes along with it. You can first make an offer to the auction for the house and then later in the turn put in your Sneaky Bastard. But then the money you used to offer on the house is automatically connected to your Sneaky Bastard card. So the next player who wants to play a Sneaky Bastard now has to offer over 25k. And so play continues until all the 17 houses are sold. And remember, money is worth nothing at the end of the game. It's only a tiebreaker. At the end of the game, you sum up the value of all the houses you have bought, and player with the most total value is the winner. When playing with 2 players, 1 versus 1, both players get 4 Sneaky Bastards. And once one player plays a Sneaky Bastard, the auction ends immediately. The other player wins the auction, and the player who played the Sneaky Bastard gets the money right away. However, then the Sneaky Bastard gets discarded, but the money you used previously to bid on the house will return to your hand. But that's only when playing with 2 players, but just make sure you cannot tell for sure if a player is gonna play a Sneaky Bastard card or not. And for you it might be a way to get more money into the auction before playing your Sneaky Bastard. So that is how Sneaky Bastard is played, quite straightforward, bidding on houses. However, by playing your Sneaky Bastard card, you might get a second auction, and then in the same round some players are bidding on the house, while other players are bidding to win the highest offer for that house. And this game is a little more fun if you play with more players. Of course you get some funny auctions during the game, because some players might only have the 100k cards left, so they're gonna bid 100k right away. Or multiple players playing their Sneaky Bastard card, so then suddenly only 2 players are left bidding against each other. And maybe you don't want to make a very high offer on a house because you know the money will go to another player. So that are things to keep in mind. Thanks again to 99 Games for having me this review copy. If you have any questions about Sneaky Bastard, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. My name is David, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.